Good evening and salutations, my Days of Our Lives fans slash my General Hospital fans. So, this is more of a question for my subscribers that watch the Survivor reviews. Because here's the thing, I've been looking at the numbers, and recently the numbers towards days, as far as views go, have been higher than GH. And I'm just wondering why. I know that when I do my reviews Monday through Friday, I do days first and General Hospital second. And I understand that sometimes like my reviews for GH may come out a little bit later. So I was not there chalking that up to the fact that a lot of people aren't watching it as much. But even when I flipped them around, I felt like people were watching more of my day's reviews than GH. And my day's reviews will come out a little bit later. Even when my day's reviews come out later than GH, people still watch more of the day's reviews. So my question is, do people like watching the day's reviews more than GH reviews? Or like, what is it? And not to sit there and try to bring another reviewer into this, but even on my days where I get two of my reviews done, I do the GH review. Let's say Brock TV comes out with his review, which is sometimes later than my review, and people still tend to watch a lot of his reviews. Now I get that, when it comes to his reviews, people like a certain style better than other styles or whatever. So I don't know if this is a case of people just like his stuff better than mine, or people just like the day's reviews better than the GH reviews. Because even in the beginning, when I first started doing both reviews, for the most part, my GH reviews was like in the 40s, 30s, 20s or whatever, and the day's reviews around the same or a little bit more. But I've noticed lately that there is a vast difference between the day's reviews and the GH reviews. And I'm just wondering, do people just like it better? I'm trying to figure out what the case is so that way I can sit there and try to fix it, Because I want people to watch and like my reviews, obviously. And if you're not happy with something, then just please let me know, and I could sit there and try to fix it. I could try to work on it, whatever it is. I know personally, for whatever odd reason, and this is kind of odd, but I feel like it's easier as a reviewer to review days sometimes more than GH. I don't know if it's just not a lot of stuff that's going on in GH versus days, or the way the structure of the show is days compared to GH. I have no idea. But I just remember in the beginning it was so hard to review days compared to GH, and now it's the exact opposite. So I need my subscribers' help as far as trying to figure out what's going on as far as why are people watching more of my day's reviews than my GH reviews. And if that's the case, maybe it is the fact that, people like Brock TV's reviews more than my reviews, and that's fine. Because I honestly, tell you the truth, I watch his reviews also. So, I'm a big fan of his as well. And he's part of the reason why I started doing GH reviews, because I've been watching the show for years, and I'm like, you know what? And I've told this story, but I'm gonna tell it again. My whole reason for starting to do GH reviews is because one day Nina just pissed me off. This was my first video. She got under my skin so much that me writing a comment in the comment section on Brock TV or just a GH promo wasn't enough, and I was like, nope. And then I started doing it, and I enjoyed doing it so much, and I was like, you know what, I already watched the show, And I know somebody else is doing it, and that's just was one of my hesitations, because I was like, you know what, this guy, he has a big fan base, he's very skilled as far as doing these reviews. Why am I going to sit there and try to kind of come up in this territory when he's already been doing it for so long and he's got it down to a science? I was like, you know what, let me just try it anyway. And, you know, little by little, I started getting people to watch it. And even Brock TV got some people over to my channel, so, you know, props to him. And, you know, I was like, there it is. So that's why I kind of started doing these reviews on GH, and started doing Days as well. Because I was like, you know what? Why not? Let me just try it out. So anyway, with that being said, enough of me rambling. Let me know in the comment section of, well, everything that I just said. Do people like my do people like my Days reviews more than my GH reviews? Are people just watching Brock TV's reviews GH more than mine, and they just like his review style when it comes to his GH? Or is it just the fact that it's coming out more later with my reviews as far as GH versus, you know, Days? Like, is it just too late as far as the time that I put it out? Also, again, I said this in my last video, but I want to apologize in advance for Monday, because Monday is my late days, and my reviews tend to usually come out a little bit later than I would like it to. Anyway, with that being said, let me know in the comment section below, and hope everyone has a good weekend. Thank you for the support, thank you for the comments, thank you for the criticism, good or bad or indifferent, and any way that you feel that I can help, you know, my reviews goes as GH, please let me know. Now there's actually been points that I've actually went to Brock TV's videos just to sit there and try to get some tips on maybe stuff that I'm not doing right, that I can fix, talking points, whatever. And you know, because I'm always sincere trying to improve, because I always feel like, listen, if somebody's going to sit there and take the time to sit there and watch my video, then I'm going to take the time to make my videos as best as possible. And when it comes to the camera equipment and stuff like that, you know, that's more of a you know, financial situation as far as like trying to get more equipment and stuff, which is why I put a you know, donations as far as Cash App is concerned, because anything that I get is going to be used towards new setup. How I want to get to a point, and I know I'm just rambling, so I apologize, but I want to get to a point where it's like, you know, I have like a camera, I got like a desk, got my little clipboard with my little notes, you know, my little cheat sheet, and you know, it could just be on a much more professional level. Yeah, with that being said, sorry for the rant. Let me know what you think at the bottom of what I can do to improve my GH reviews. Or do people just prefer that I do, you know, when it really comes down to it, do people just prefer that I do the Days reviews as opposed to GH, you know, because I could just do that too. I mean, I'm still going to watch it, but, you know, this way I know. And, yeah. Have a good weekend.